incredibly well. 23 touchdowns, 3,905 passing yards. I'll take that. But if Christian Hackenberg can do that for the Jets, I'll be doing backflips.
Let me ask you something. Going into that draft, especially the quarterback class.
No, I didn't.
Bortles?
I'm going to stop you right there. No, I did not like Blake Bortles.
So you're telling me that you did not think he was the best quarterback?
No, that was the Bridgewater draft, right?
That was the Manziel, Bridgewater, and Bortles draft, yep.
My order was Bridgewater, Manziel, Bortles, and there might have been someone else there. I don't remember off the top of my head. But I was not a Bortles fan. I hated that pick when it happened. I'll admit I was wrong. I'll take him now. You know, I was selling Bortles stock at the draft. I'm making up for it by buying Bortles stock now. I'm sorry. To me, it's just crazy that Jacksonville is willing to roll with Chad Henne over this guy who, let's be honest, played well last year when you look at it objectively. Forget about the record. He played incredibly well.
He's going to be a starter this year?
I think Blake Bortles will start this year.
No, yeah, I still agree with that. I still think Blake Bortles should start, don't get me wrong, because they really don't have any better option in terms of that. You might as well let him play and see if he can really prove himself again, even though, again, as you said, the numbers are there, but really just be more consistent and continue his stuff. But there's no reason you should be starting Chad Henne.
I agree with that. You're right.
Good scenario after that.
He's always going to be a backup, Chad Henne.
Mentally speaking, Blake Bortles is shot. He's dead mentally. His confidence has been shot. The media's turned on him. Coughlin turned on him. Marone has turned on him.
The players, too.
The team has turned on him. He needs a fresh start. And I'm willing to give him that fresh start on the Jets. You are listening to Beyond the Game on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. I'm Jacob Volk. Sitting across from me, Brandon Johnson, Dominic Arbolino, and Eric Fischetti. Number to call if you have something on your mind is 516-572-7440. And you're about to listen to a Beyond the Game first. We're going to talk about boxing. Floyd Mayweather will fight Conor McGregor tomorrow at the T-Mobile Arena on the Las Vegas Strip. Since I'm not a big combat sports fan, and I don't think anyone else here is, I brought someone in who is. He's the host of The Stage Door on Fridays at 2 p.m., the co-host of Nerdvana on Mondays at 3 p.m., and the biggest combat sports fan I know. It's Joe Reiter.
Joey in the building!
Joe, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing great. How you guys?
Doing good.
Very good.
What's going on, Joe?
What's up, Joe?
Nothing much. There's a new feeling in here. Wow.
So, give us your thoughts on the fight.
All right, so this fight, everyone's hyping this fight up, I think, way too much. Everyone thinks this is going to be like the fight of the generation, which it won't. This is literally, the name Money Fight is literally all this is going to be. This is a quick money grab for the sport of boxing, for Mayweather and for McGregor. As far as the fight goes, I'm not looking for too much craziness here. I'm thinking Mayweather's going to do his normal thing, play it nice and safe, defensively. He's not going to attack, and McGregor's going to burn himself out. He's a guy who's his only objective, McGregor, in every fight is to knock his opponent out. Sure, you could try to say he's a submission artist, but he's not. His power is in his left hand. But the thing with McGregor is he only has to usually deal with 3 rounds. 3 rounds, 5 minutes each, right? Mm-hmm. That's normally about how long he fights. He's looking now at a guy who does not go down easy or at all, because he is undefeated, Mayweather. Yep. And he has to go 12 rounds. He could potentially go 12 rounds. Now, that's 3 minutes each, 36 minutes of fighting, right? And sure, they get a little break between rounds and stuff. Not enough for it to count. McGregor's going to burn himself out real quick.
I can see that.
And that's what Mayweather counts on. If you look at all of Mayweather's previous fights, he's a guy that, sure, you can make fun of him saying that he's not very literate or such, but the guy can watch tape like no one else. He can go with anybody because he studies tape, and you can tell. If you look at his fights against, I think it was Tito Ortiz and a couple other guys, Pacquiao comes right to mind. You can tell he watched Pacquiao's fights. He studied Pacquiao like a hunter studying an animal. He knew exactly when to strike and where to strike, and you can tell me that fight was awful, because it was bad to watch. But as far as technical boxing goes, Mayweather is at his extreme high against Pacquiao, because Pacquiao's a power puncher. He's a power puncher as harder than anyone else, and so is Mayweather, and so is McGregor. I mean, Mayweather is the guy who will systematically rip him apart, and there's not much that McGregor can do besides withstand the fury of Mayweather. And it's not really fury; it's more of he's going to hit him with 3 punches and then run away.
So obviously you think Mayweather will win.
Mayweather's going to win. I don't think it's going to go the distance. I actually think at around 10, I think Mayweather will put him down.
You think Mayweather's going to knock out McGregor?
I think he'll put him down.
Wow.
like the sound of that.
Because I think what's going to happen is wear and tear is going to really get to McGregor, and by round 10 he's going to be way too tired. He's going to be beat up from all the little hits that he's going to get hit, and little hits turn into big hits eventually. And once Mayweather's got him in the corner where he wants him, I think McGregor's going to try to be his old stupid self, put his hands down, egg him on, and then he's going to get hit with one punch and be done.
Do you give McGregor a fighting chance?
Oh, you cannot take McGregor out because his left hand is deadly. His left hand, you've seen it with Jose Aldo. One hit, one punch, put the guy on the floor. The number one pound-for-pound champ in the UFC, put him down in one shot.
Got you.
Right? So Mayweather's got that power, or McGregor's got the power, but Mayweather has the defense.
He is, without question, the best defensive fighter that we've seen in a long time.
I would say ever.
Ever, okay.
I would say technically Mayweather
better than Ali.
Yes.
Defensively, you're talking about.
Defensively.
Saying.
As far as a well-rounded fighter, no. Ali's the best well-rounded fighter of all time. I would say when it comes to the best fighters, you have to categorize them in three ways. You have to categorize them as just pure knockout power, defensive and like tactical, and then all-round. When it comes to all-round, Ali is number one. He's the reigning champ when it comes to all-round. Defensively, offensively, knowing where he is in the ring and how far he's in the fight, he was the champ of that. When it comes to straight-up knockout power, Mike Tyson overpowers anybody.
Yes.
People paid hundreds of dollars to watch a fight that lasted 6 seconds.
Yeah, that's right.
It's true. I mean,
Hey, this fight might last 6 seconds, too.
It could.
So let me ask you a question, because this fight is being built up more than it should be because McGregor's an MMA fighter going up against a boxer.
Yes.
And this has happened before. But is McGregor the right fighter to beat Floyd Mayweather? Or is there anyone else who you think would do better?
As far as currently?
As far as currently,
I would probably say agree with that statement, that McGregor is the guy to take down Mayweather if he could right now. Because if you look at the sport of mixed martial arts right now, he is their biggest poster boy. He honestly is. Not because he's the best fighter ever or such, but because he knows how to market himself and he delivers on what he says. He's very good at booking fights that he knows he'll win and he'll know that are for him. You see what I'm saying there?
In the UFC, he's not the best fighter ever.
He's not the best fighter ever in the UFC, but the opponents that he picks, he's very selective of his opponents. And he might say, I'll fight anybody, but let's be real here. He picks people who he knows he can put down.
Well, so does Mayweather.
Exactly.
I mean, Mayweather fought Pacquiao when Pacquiao was past his prime. He fought De La Hoya when De La Hoya was past his prime. I wanted to see those guys go at it when they were in their prime, and I paid how much to see Mayweather and Pacquiao put up a horrible fight?
Yeah.
Right. And it's exactly what I was going to go to, is that Mayweather is the same thing, but now Mayweather is where De La Hoya was when Mayweather challenged him. He's 40 years old. He is not in his prime. He's probably, if you call it, he's coattailing on what was him, because the way he fights, you don't need to be as vibrant. All you need to be is aware, and all you need to be is, you just got to know where your body is throughout the fight, which he can do, because that's the type of fighter he is. McGregor is, right now, the kind of guy he tries to be like an Iron Mike. He wants to run in there, he wants to put him down in one punch.
And he's not going to do that against Mayweather.
It's not going to do it against Mayweather, because Mayweather, if you just looking at the way Mayweather stands, he is the worst person for a lefty to fight, and he's fighting a lefty.
He is. You know what? You're right.
And unless he pulls a Jerry Cooney and goes left hand forward, which he won't do, I
was going to say, he's not that technically gifted.
No, he's not, and it's not going to work for him. Another thing too is that the gloves,
8-ounce gloves, right?
8-ounce gloves now, which isn't normal.
Who do you think that favors?
That favors Mayweather 100%.
Okay.
Because Mayweather was campaigning for it, but it's technically illegal. In Nevada, the Nevada State Commission, Athletic State Commission, technically, if you're for middleweights, they don't allow anything less than 10-ounce gloves. But they made a special exception for this fight. Now, why? They gave a bunch of legal mumbo jumbo, but Mayweather really campaigned for that. He campaigned, I want lighter gloves. I want lighter gloves. And now they gave it to him. And you can tell me, but it helps McGregor because it's closer to UFC, to the grappling gloves. It's not. Grappling gloves are, 2 ounces at most, maybe?
Yeah, they're not big at all.
They're not big. They don't get in your way. These boxing gloves are going to wear him down, and they're going to boot. His hands, instead of being up, are going to be down, which is going to open up shots for Mayweather the whole fight.
So, guys, make your picks. Mayweather, McGregor. I'm picking Mayweather. I know Joe's picking Mayweather. You guys,
Eric, you
picking
look
Mayweather.
skeptical. I'm picking Mayweather. I don't know
Everyone's
what's
picking
there. What's
Mayweather.
there to think about?
I mean, they're hyping up McGregor, but I honestly Mayweather.
I agree with you.
It'd be awesome if McGregor could win, but
Yeah,
It would be.
It would be cool. I will give him that.
I mean, I
Yeah, that
bought the
would be
fight.
Cool.
I bought the fight. I'm going to watch it.
You'll be watching.
So we got about a minute left. It's time for the bottom of the ninth. Brandon, we'll start with you, my friend.
Well, shout out to everyone out there doing their thing, radio life. Because I had mentioned Radio National Day the other day. So
Yeah, it was National Radio Day the other day.
I'm just thankful to be in radio, man. Honestly.
I hear you. Dream come true for me. Dominic?
Michael Conforto today got he's on the 60-day DL. He's out for the season with his shoulder injury. So
Separated.
Only the Mets could have someone dislocate their shoulder on a swing.
yeah,
Oh,
believe
my
that.
goodness.
I can't believe
that's.
that.
I hope he gets better and will be better next year.
Eric?
All right, so the Yankees open up a series against the Seattle Mariners in the Bronx tonight. The nicknames will be on the back of the jerseys. A lot of people don't like it, but if it's in terms of the younger fans and probably our generation, I love it. I think it's great for the sport of baseball, and I can't wait to see it.
All right. Joe?
oh, well, I was expecting this.
When you're on Beyond the Game, you get a bottom of the ninth.
My bottom of the ninth is I think the fight tomorrow is going to be completely underrated, but there'll probably be enjoyable parts to watch every so often in it. So definitely something to watch just to say to watch it.
So I am pleased to announce that WHPC, through my efforts, the program director's efforts here, the assistant athletic director at NCC, and the head football coach, will be broadcasting all NCC football home games.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
First time ever, and it's going to be
Let's
awesome.
do it.
All right. Looks like we are about out of time here on Beyond the Game. For Brandon Johnson, Dominic Arbolino, Eric Fischetti, and Joe Reiter, I'm Jacob Volk saying that Uncle Tanous is coming to dinner.